Well, we had a heavy rain last night and the garden is happy. Let's check it out. All the acorns here that I'm planning to plant, I guess are getting pre-rooting treatment. They are just floating around in a saucer there. I've done a fair amount of transplanting with cactuses. I have a couple of outlets right now for these plants, so I'm going ahead and just transplanting as I go. These have really heavy-duty spines that have gotten into my fingers, so I don't even touch them anymore. I have a pair of tongs that I take and I snap them off with the tongs and put them in the dirt with the tongs, and my fingers never even touch the plant at all. When I got this lavender, it was just a little tiny thing, but I got it from a really good nursery here and it's doing great. I have a geranium, which is growing great, and another geranium. I took some pieces off of this geranium and I've started some more geraniums. This is a really hardy type. It lasted through the winter and it's always blooming. I love these. These die back completely in the winter. I have two of them. I had these on the porch and then I decided to just bring them out under the full weather, sun and all, and they're really thriving. As I say, they will die back during the winter and come back next spring. Fruit trees and various herbs and things like that, flowers, are all hanging in there. Some of these I'm going to have to move onto the porch. The fruit trees and the grapevine. I've got a fig and a pomegranate and something called a strawberry tree are all going to be planted during bare root season. But they loved this rain. I have some more plants here, which loved it too. I just put them wherever I think they're going to be happiest. These are doing well. This one I had actually given up for dead and it put it out here and was going to dump it out and start something else, and then it just went nuts. So not sure what happened. This is not the first time it's done this. I have 3 lantanas, this one and 2 more down by the vegetable garden, and I'm going to transplant these into bigger containers. I already transplanted this into a bigger container, but it needs a bigger container than this. It'll die back completely in the winter. I'll think it's dead and suddenly it'll reappear. The veggie garden is still producing. I still have green tomatoes here. I've been picking red. And here are my other 2 lantanas and some Spanish lavender that needs some trimming. I have winter squash and my eggplant and some summer squash and some more squash. I see we've got a yellow squash in there. Let's see if we can find it. Right in there, tucked away. I think all of these squash plants are not going to be here next year. I'm keeping the refrigerators because the tomatoes have done so well, but all the squash plants are going to go to a place with more sunlight more of the day. These little yellow pear tomatoes, I think they're from Dollar Tree. Let me get a better shot closer. They look like that. They just exploded overnight with the rain. These have been such consistent producers all season. I'm going to add Sun Golds. Those are little tiny orange colored tomatoes also, which produce real well and which are delicious. I was just out here yesterday and there weren't nearly as many of these yellow ripe ones then. Rain must have done it good. This herb garden in the back, also kind of semi-vegetable garden, is going to get reconfigured also. The herbs are going to stay, but the fruit and vegetables are going to be moved out to the sun, a little more sun. Like these strawberries, I don't know what's happening with them, but they are not happy. Blueberry needs to go someplace else. These strawberries are good here, but I want to transplant them. Better times. A lot of stuff does real well here, but other things just could benefit from more sunlight. Ground cherries are perfect here, and I'm going to let them stay here because they reseed themselves. They might as well reseed someplace where they're doing well. The zucchini could have done better. I think, again, it needed more sun. The asparagus tells me they need more sun by the direction they're all leaning towards. And the artichoke definitely needs more sun. A friend of mine planted hers a little bit before I planted mine, and she's in direct sun, and she's already had artichokes, and this one's just struggling. I also think my rhubarb would benefit from more sun too. And look at this, chrysanthemum are coming up. I dug these out of someone's garden. They had some that just kind of went all over the place, so I dug a hunk of it out and replanted it here, and it rewards me every fall. So beautiful. Here's the sage, the thyme, the lemon balm, the chamomile in the back. I have been drying all of these and putting them away for use during the winter. It's very satisfying to start building my own tea and seasoning garden here. Over here is the area where I want to move most everything that needs more sun. It's not real level, but I think I can find a place which is good enough and which the host can reach, or at least I can walk to and water by hand. This little faucet here came in real handy about a week ago. Believe it or not, it was really, really hot. And being that it's the end of the summer season, we are getting a little bit drying up of our springs. It's just moving more slowly. So the water tank we all use was not working as efficiently. So we had a day or two where everyone's being real careful with the water till they could readjust that and refill it. So I was filling up watering cans full of water from this tap that attaches to the tank up there, and I got everything watered and everything was fine. It's quiet here at the creek. Hard to believe that in a few more weeks, when the rain starts, this will be just a waterfall, and there will be water rushing through here, through the creek and all the way across the property. Right now it's just in a very quiet place. Well, raindrops are starting to fall again, so I think I'm gonna head back up to the house. I love seeing my plants happy, and they are so happy after this rain. Hope your winter weather or early fall weather is going good and you're warm and cozy and all is well. Thank you so much for watching.